morning. What a gorgeous day. This is going to be good. It's going to be good. Well, I haven't done this for a while, mostly due to going to work by car. I started taking the boy down to the nursery there, so I've had to drive him. However, today it's not one of those days. I get to ride on a day like this. Well, that was rather fun. I could see all the way up the hill. Now, I did a review of this bike. Well, I videoed around it. The trouble was, the day where the bike was still a little bit filthy, but I may as well continue with it. I don't know if you can see in the shadow. But it's fucking awesome. My Triumph Thruxton, look at that. Oh yeah. So, it's a 2013 865cc Thruxton 900. In the book it has 69 brake horsepower, which is 1 brake horsepower more than the Triumph Bonneville. To do with different cam shaft, I believe. The timing interval is the same at 360 degrees. Yeah, it was rather fun. So what else? Well, rear tyre is I think it's a 150 section. Probably a 140 actually, yeah, it's a 140 Metzeler section tyre. Cross ply. Still seem to get loads and loads of grip. I've got the drilled sprocket cover. That was actually for sale. On a sale at a dealer, and that was a tenner, so I thought why not, because I'm trying to black the bike out, you see. I haven't got around to doing it all yet. The engine casing covers over 100 quid each to get the black ones, but hopefully I'll get around to doing that at some point. I changed the cam cover to a black one instead of the alloy one. I think it looks good, better. I think the engine should be black rather than shiny. It's 230 kilograms wet weight, whereas the Street Triple is about 200 kilograms wet weight, 184 kilograms curb weight. Obviously, if you're going to add 15 litres of fuel, that's about 15 kilograms-ish. I've put Predator, British Customs Predator slip-on exhausts on the back, and I've had the ECU remapped to take the Arrow 2-into-2 pipe fueling, which seems to work nicely with these Predators. So I reckon I've now got about 73 brake horsepower with the exhaust and airbox changes. I've made a few cosmetic changes as well. I've put on fork gaiters on the front. Make it a bit more authentic cafe racer style, 1960s look. Also to protect the forks. The clutch, cable clutch, however the brakes are hydraulic front brake and hydraulic rear brake. Single front disc brake, plenty of stopping power. Very, very rarely get in a situation where I wish I had more front brake. You can upgrade. There's a Pre-Tech 6-pot caliper, basically long and thin version of what we got here, and that works with the standard kit, the standard reservoir, the standard lever and all that. So it is just a swap and rebleed of the system. I think it's about 180, 200 quid, something like that. So if I were to upgrade my front brake, yeah, that's what I'd do. But I think I'd only do that if I'd suddenly given the bike a shed load more power. The dials, I love the dials. They're orange at night. Half tempted to change the LEDs to blue, but that means taking them apart. I love the single chrome headlight. The seat, I changed the seat to a gel seat, 150 quid I think. The reason why I did that was in the first 200 miles I had it from new. The front of the seat seemed to dig into my back's inner thigh, which I don't know how, because this seat doesn't get anywhere near them, so it's obviously to do with shape and the fact the gel seat's quite spongy and comfy. At the moment I've got the stock suspension, which I find adequate. It's a bit jarry over massive bumps, but then if you're a fairly on the balls motorbiker, you read the road, you try to miss massive potholes, and if you do, you just sort of take a bit of pressure on your feet, stand up slightly so you don't basically bum yourself with a whole motorbike. Bumming! Anyway. Because that would be quite, well, actually I think that would be quite an achievement, being able to bum yourself with a motorbike. I've known women that boast about stuff like that. I don't know them anymore, I'm married. God dear, not allowed to know them now. But I did. That was fun. Anyway, I'll digress. Let's do a bit of what is known as filtering. Filtering, 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 filtering. So anyway, that was sort of my filtering song, but as it's the only first time I've ever used it, I'm not sure I can call it my filtering song. Maybe I have to use it more than once. So when I have, I can call it a filtering song. No doubt I'll be filtering later because I'm going to go on the A40. Oh yes. The road that runs east to west, so in the morning you're riding into the sun, and in the evening you're riding into the sun. Yeah, no crashes because of the sun on that road. Whoa, no. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was sarcasm. Anyway, it revs up to almost 8,000 revs. I think I've bounced off the limiter from time to time. Just because on the street triple I was used to 13,000 revs, and this is, well, a bit more than half, but not much more than half. But it's a different kind of bike. There's an awful lot of torque. I think it's 52 foot-pound of torque, which on a bike that's basically a skeleton, does beautifully. Now I got the black one with the gold stripe, because I personally believe all motorbikes should be black. Shiny black. Not sure about matte black. I think it depends on the style of bike. If it's a Street Fighter / Apocalypse bike, then matte black is absolutely fine. khaki green. Matte khaki green on an apocalypse bike. That works. Oh yes. And he's off. Well, not off. No, that would hurt. I meant, you know, like the races, I suppose. Whatever they are. Way down the hill, down the hill, down the hill. Oh, can I get through here? Probably. Yep, look at that. Whee! And then through here. Fucking brilliant. Oh, I'm so big and clever. Oh. No. Holy cow, was she eating the steering wheel? She was driving, totally bent up over the steering. That's ridiculous. She obviously likes impalement. But why is that van so far over? I do not know, little prick. Actually, he wasn't little, he was rather fat. Fa-la-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la, filtering, filtering, fa-la-la-la. Oh, the filtering song came out again. That's it. That is now my filtering song. I've now used it twice. Mwah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Hello again. Well, I decided to come home a scenic route. We're in the place called the Cheenies, or Chanies, depending on how you want to pronounce it, or whatevs. This is my scenic route. About to take two. Hey! Oh! Oh! A bumpy! Oh! Ow! Oh! Yeah. Oh shit! I just got raped by my seat. Bumming. Quite enjoyed it. I laughed a lot, as you could tell. Oh fuck a duck doodle! That was gravel. Whew. I just had my first major wobble. Maybe I should go slower. Although, you could learn something from that. Maybe. Let's have a think about that. I was leaning over. I hit two patches of gravel. I skidded slightly on both. Managed to get grip in between the two little slides. Front went wobbly, back went... So I sort of skidded sideways a bit. But because I got the two bits of grip in the middle, I didn't come off. So, was it because I didn't overreact and I just kept it in? I had quite a bit of power on. Well, no, I had average power on. Not sure. Maybe you can comment and let me know what I did right, what I did wrong. Ultimately, I was going too fast. That's what I did wrong. It's not my first wobble, obviously. It's my first wobble on video. Yeah, there's shitloads of gravel. Fuck this. If I'd known that, I would not have come along here. That is bullshit. Fuck beans. There's a lot of gravel on here. Well, what the fuck? Has there been flooding? Oh well. Now, this is old Chesham. This is lovely here. I really like this. Oh, listen to that burble. Oh! Intoxicating. Lovely burble on the overrun. I'm very pleased with that. These slip-on exhausts are fantastic. Thank you. There's the Queen's Head, one of my fave pubs. Been there before in a previous video. Well, that's a start anyway. Dead something, definitely dead something. I saw that. Now I can get some air flowing through my jacket to cool me down. It's a little bit warm now. Gonna get home all sweaty. Whee! Uh-oh, he's gonna pull out. He's gonna pull out and kill me. No, he didn't. Hooray! We survived to ride again. Tally bally bally buggering ho. Bang on. Ba-da ba ba da ba da da da. Boo. Bumming.